Hi, I'm Frederick Hutson, founder of Pigeonly, and we create products to help inmates and family members stay connected. So the company started out of my own experience of being in federal prison. I noticed that there was a couple problems that most of us inmates shared, and we just really, it was difficult for us to stay connected with our support network. It's also expensive to stay in touch. That led to where we're at today, where we have a couple of products. We have a phone product and a photo product. It's all geared around helping people stay connected with their loved ones. What PhotoPigeon does is it makes it simple for people to send printed photos directly from their cell phone, tablet, computer. So a mother could upload the photo she wants to send. She can easily locate her son within our app using our inmate locator, and the photos are automatically printed and mailed to that inmate. So he'll get it, roughly within 3 to 5 business days usually. On the phone side, what we do is, being that prison phone calls are very expensive, we provide local numbers where the inmate is located so that a family member can receive low-cost calls as opposed to expensive long-distance calls whenever the inmate calls home. Yeah, there's a few products out there that, do what we do as far as printing and photos are concerned, but no one's really made anything that was really geared to this demographic. We spend a lot of time making it easy to use. We spend a lot of time making it useful for people who may have limited connections to the internet, or maybe their only way to the internet is through their phone. We spend a lot of time just making it simple, and the real big pain point that we solve is making it easy for people to find their incarcerated loved ones. So I was in 8 different institutions. I moved around a lot. So unless you knew the actual P.O. box of where I was at that moment, it would be difficult for you to be able to interact with me because you wouldn't know my address. You wouldn't know what facility I was at today because I was at a completely different one yesterday. So that's really the main thing that we just make it easy for people to be able to identify where their loved one is and then use our products to interact with them. In federal prison, 300 minutes costs about $70 a month. And that's because all the calls that you're making are long distance calls, which are 23 cents a minute. If you had a local number to dial, it would be 6 cents a minute, which will cost, instead of $70, it'll cost $18 a month. So what we do is that we make it simple for a family member to easily have a local number that's attached to the long distance number so that when they receive calls from their inmate, he can call the local number as opposed to calling their existing long distance line. I think what our strength is, all the people that are here in the team that we have, I think all of us are just really good at figuring out solutions to things. And I think as a long term, as a company, we're not just going to solve problems for people who might be in prison or recently released from prison, but we're going to just solve problems around demographics that we understand. So for example, about 30% of our users are underbanked. They don't have access to traditional banking. They don't have credit cards or debit cards or bank accounts at all. So we can potentially launch a product that addresses that issue. So really our focus is just build solutions for things that we understand to solve problems for demographics that we understand.